Fred, too lazy to think of a clever name, says, hey, Nick, what did you think about Kurt hiding from you like a little bitch on Runkle's stream? No, I think Kurt leaving the stream was, I didn't think he needed to, but he might have thought he needed to for whatever reason. I wasn't going to do anything negative or whatever like that. That was, that was a charity stream. It's about the kids. I wasn't going to make any jokes. I just wasn't going to talk to him at all. That was fine. He left the stream. If he thought either he or I were going to say something that was going to get to him, then that's the right thing to do. And I don't really care. But hey, there's plenty of other evidence of him being not so little bitch, all over the place. And, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tonight. Frederick Little says locals chat is a lot like a 2007 Call of Duty lobby. Yes. Be prepared to be, put through the mustard. I don't know what that even means. I made it up. Heather Whitaker says, Brian Walshe, he's not a cop, but the trial is in Baston. Same court as Karen Reed. Same cops investigated Proctor, Buchanan, Tully, and Guarino testifying as witnesses. Another shit show. Canton seems to have a problem with just shitty people being in their law enforcement division. But hey, who knows? Heather Whitaker gifted 5 memberships. That is awesome. Thank you, Heather, for that. I need like a sound drop. We'll be like morning radio. We'll have sound drops. We'll have news stories. We'll have live traffic on the 8s every hour on the 8s. We could do something like that. No, that would be horrible. Do you guys like sound drops? Is that a thing? I know like so many people I watch, they do sound drops. It's like, pew, 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 or like the crowd cheering or like explosions or whatever.
You may also be surprised at how little your own children care about anything you have to say or do. Anyone could do what I do, and they would probably do it with less manipulation and meltdowns than I do.
Who are you? Who is? Anyone could do what I do, and they would. What do you do, though? And why do you use manipulation and meltdowns to do so? Frederick Little says, hope you and Lady Rackets are well. We are well. Thank you very much. Nakadashi Tomodachi says was it Kurt who said he'd make her a cup holder? I don't know. Why would he make her a cup holder? Does she have a drink that needs holding? Like, I don't know what's going on there. King 77 for $5 says he sure is creepy, but I'm way more angry with him for defaming Lady Rackets than any of that age stuff. Yeah, I mean, that was a little uncalled for. I mean, obviously completely uncalled for. She's never been anything but nice, polite, and kind to him. So for her to, for him to say that stuff about her was pretty ridiculous. Very, very uncouth, very ungentlemanly. Uncalled for, he called her a coke whore. I know he did. And that's up to him, I guess, to do that. He also not only called her that, he specifically said that she exchanged sexual intercourse for drugs, which is not true in any capacity at all. And actually, Kurt, you're a giant piece of shit. But you knew that. You're a giant piece of shit. And you're just lucky that everybody hates me because, man, they would hate you if they paid any attention to you, but they don't. It's great. But, that's that's how people are, right? That's how people are. Is Kurt any worse than Melton? Yeah, ridiculously worse. What are you talking about? Holy cow.